Listings are about to start showing up in places you never expect. Not just on Vrbo, but on Expedia, airline websites, and even inside travel apps. Here's why this matters for you. Hi, I'm Yuvika Wahi from RSU by PriceLabs, where every week we analyze the big shifts happening in the short-term rental industry and break down what they mean for professional property managers. Vrbo listings are about to appear far beyond Vrbo itself. Expedia will start showing them on a whole host of partner channels like Delta and Alaska Airlines, inside apps like Revolut, and even through more than 160,000 travel agents worldwide. This could change where your bookings come from, the type of travelers you attract, and what it takes for your listings to stand out. Now, if you didn't know already, Vrbo is owned by Expedia Group. And when you think of Expedia, you might think of flights, hotels, or package vacations. Vrbo is their dedicated vacation rental brand, the part of the business that focuses on short-term rental homes. For a long time, Vrbo has been a little bit separate. You list your property on Vrbo, guests find it on Vrbo, and that's about it. But that's about to change. Expedia has announced that Vrbo properties will soon get much broader distribution. That means your Vrbo listings won't just be sitting on Vrbo.com or the Vrbo app. They'll also show up on Expedia.com through Expedia's partner airlines, inside fintech apps, and even through travel agents. Let's break down what that really means. First, Expedia is adding vacation rentals more prominently into Expedia.com. Travelers searching for accommodations on Expedia will see a new toggle that makes it easier to flip between hotels and vacation rentals. So instead of hotels being the default like they are now and rentals being harder to find, both will be visible side by side. Expedia is also backing this up with a fresh advertising campaign soon to come. So there will be more marketing around vacation rentals in general, we can conclude. Second, Vrbo is being plugged into Expedia's massive B2B network. Now, Expedia doesn't only sell travel on its own websites, it also powers travel bookings for other companies. We're talking about 70,000 businesses and 160,000 travel agents who use Expedia's systems to book trips for their customers. Expedia's already named some of the early partners like Delta Airlines, Alaska Airlines, and the financial app Revolut. So imagine someone buying a flight on Delta and then seeing an option to book a Vrbo vacation rental right alongside it. Or a Revolut customer using their app to book a holiday home. That's the kind of distribution we're talking about here. For hosts and property managers, this is a big deal. It means your Vrbo listings could be discovered by whole new groups of travelers who might never have thought to check Vrbo directly. This could include families booking full vacation packages through airlines, international travelers booking through agents, and even fintech savvy young travelers booking through apps. In short, it's more eyeballs on your properties and potentially more bookings. But here's the important part. More distribution doesn't automatically mean more reservations for you. To actually benefit, your listings need to surface, and whether they do depends on how well they perform. That's why Expedia has also announced changes to the Premier Host program at the same time. Starting in early 2026, a recognition won't apply to your account as a whole, it will apply to each individual listing. And the standards are getting stricter. A 99% acceptance rate, 0% host-initiated cancellations, and an average guest review score of 4.6 or higher. Vrbo is also introducing something called performance milestones with coaching and new badges like a top 1% badge for standout listings. The message here is clear. Expedia wants to put Vrbo rentals in front of more travelers, but only if those rentals meet a very high bar for quality and reliability. Distribution and quality go hand in hand. There are also other updates happening across Vrbo that connect to this bigger picture. For example, Expedia is piloting something called Vrbo Payments, where Expedia itself becomes the merchant of record, handling all guest payments. That could make transactions smoother for guests and help integrate Vrbo into Expedia's loyalty program. There are also new promotions tools being rolled out, which we've covered before through property management software, so new property management software connections, and AI-powered features like review summaries and property highlights designed to build trust with travelers. We'll dive deeper into those topics in separate videos, but the key point is this. Vrbo is about to get a lot bigger. Through Expedia's brands, airlines, apps, and agents, your listings will be visible to far more people than before. For professional property managers, there's an opportunity. More demand without having to expand into new geographies, new channels. But it's also a challenge because the competition for visibility is going to be tougher. The only way to capture this new demand is by consistently meeting the higher performance standards Vrbo is putting in place. So if you're a property manager using Vrbo, now is the time to audit your operations. Make sure your acceptance and cancellation policies are airtight, Invest in guest experience to keep those reviews high, and get ready for a more competitive Vrbo. Vrbo's funnel is getting wider, but the filter is getting tighter. The managers who can deliver consistent quality are the ones who will win the bookings. What do you think? Do you see this change as an opportunity or as another layer of pressure for managers? And I'm Yuvika Wahi from RSU by PriceLabs, bringing you weekly short-term rental news and insights. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.